Okay, well, who am I? I am Grainne Palmer, but I'm also known by another name, Mary Balfour, because Grainne is Irish and difficult to pronounce. And for business, I call myself Mary Balfour. I'm 80 years old and I've done many different things in my life. Fascinated by romance, sex, dating, the problems that women had in particular. So I looked around to see what was going on and I found a matchmaking or dating company called Drawing Down the Moon being run, guess what, from a small bookshop near the British Museum. I negotiated with the owner, so she sold me the business. I moved it to Kensington, eventually to Adam and Eve Muse, very appropriately named. I think it was the right time for this to happen. It was modern matchmaking. I ran it for 30 years. It was incredibly successful and it's still a market leader and going strong today. I sold it 6 or 7 years ago now. I also did other dating ventures. I was a sort of dating guru and very well known. Yes, well, that's what I've done. I've given talks, dating seminars and all this kind of thing. The biggest mistake would be, I think probably not having done a business course or coming to Portobello Business Centre at the beginning. My tips for women wanting to start a business. First of all, you want to be able to maintain your work-life balance. So don't try and start something that you can't fit in to your domestic schedule, however it's structured. I made that mistake and overworked through the night many times. Bad, don't do that. Do your research. Who's failed, who's succeeded? Why have they succeeded and why have they failed? Get proper support at the very beginning and get the kind of help that is related to your particular business. If Portobello Business Centre had existed in 1986 when I started, I would have got a lot more help and it would have gone on much further than I actually did. What they do is brilliant. And nowadays it's all about publicity, social media in particular. Really become a social media guru from the start. Okay, well, do women support each other enough? Well, my experience has always been absolutely yes. And I'd say get to know your competitors in a friendly way, because you can build up sort of, work-related support groups on, Facebook, other social media outlets and things, and meet outside any kind of media setting, because women do help each other a lot more than men. It's a good thing. Go for it. Well, what can women do to get help from each other starting a business? The support out there in society isn't always going to help because of such big discrimination in every area. But I think women can get together with other women and, have a business buddy who may not be in the same area of business, but somebody who can share their skills with you and be absolutely objective in their advice and maybe their criticism, and explore what they say. I think that's the best advice I could give.